Welcome everybody to Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg, and we've got two games for you tonight. This first one between the Hot Shots and the Mega Milk. First, representing the Hot Shots. It's Aaron, and his opponent representing the Mega Milk Union.
Mega Milk, we're the union of might. Strong bones, strong wills, ready to fight. Pour it out, drink it up.
It's Cory. Betting is open. Classic Empire versus First Order. What is the First Order if not the Empire with shields? We are playing Assault at the Satellite Array. We're almost ready to go. Aaron flying a menagerie of the new First Order SLs, combining that with DT for that 3 dice done. Cory, no SL. Well, that's not true. It's got Battle over Endor, Tomax. And just kind of a imperial salad of ships around I-5, except for Karsabi. Foe has a good win rate against the Empire. Let's check it out. Advanced stats. First Order versus the Empire. They are 3-5. Would not call that good. Almost 500. Can make it 4-5 with a win here. We have seen the win rate for the First Order, I'm going to say skyrocket. I mean, it's gone up from like 0.29 to like 0.44 in 1 week, which is really good. That ship in purple there is probably no small reason why Kylo is an absolute monster. I'm not really a First Order player all that much. I mean, I dabble in every faction, right? But it's not my go-to faction, so I've been playing a bunch of games with it lately. Trying to get a feel for the new SLs. Get a disconnect. FO was really fun. CS is my least played. Not sure why exactly. Makes sense. CIS plays very differently. I feel like if you had to rank the difficulty of each faction, FO would be the highest. Like Rebels, Empire, pretty easy. Resistance, pretty easy. Republic is fairly easy, but I think maybe like a level of difficulty above Rebellion. Cory having some trouble here. Scum, I think, is moderate. That's the thing with Republic. It has a lot of triggers. There's, especially with the SLs now, it has a lot of stuff you can do that like are easy to miss. Scum is just like trigger central, so I would put it moderate difficulty. What am I missing? I'm missing CIS. So CIS, it just with the droids and stuff, it plays a little differently. That I think it's not that hard to actually do. I think CIS is less difficult than First Order, but more difficult than Scum. First Order is just so technical. Everything about the faction is like technical. You need to be a good pilot. You need to know your opponent's ship strengths, weaknesses. Like, you know, in like Marvel Rivals, they put the like difficulty to play meter up on some of the stuff on each character, and like Spider-Man's like 5 stars, but like Punisher's 2 stars. That's kind of how I feel like FO is to like Rebellion. Yeah, FO relies a lot on you being able to kind of neuter your opponent. And we all know that relying on agility is a trap. I think the longer you play, the longer you realize that relying on green dice to bail you out is a bad strategy. They're designed to not bail you out. The beefy FO ships just can't hang enough. They have to rely on their cheap ties, which leads to some games that just go real flat. Yeah, and they don't really have. I mean, their only beef is the Upsilons, but the Upsilons, while being a delightful 4 dice gun, is you get behind them and that's it. There's no turnarounds on those bad boys. Well, the strength of my alarm goes off. That's the strength of First Order, right? The silencer is probably, for my money, the best chassis in the game. Long shot using those experimental scanners. Well, yeah, jamming doesn't count though. We're talking about normal people playing a normal game of X-Wing, not just everyone being a dick. SFs are good. Zeta 5. Has new Lahus SL seen much play? So I played against Lahus SL. Yesterday. And he's quite challenging. So what my opponent was doing was using long shot as kind of an objective monkey and just taking like safe target locks down at his end of the board and then exchanging it for Lahus's. So he was kind of keeping long shot just in no man's land, doing objectives, taking experimental locks, breaking them for Lahus. That was very hard to deal with. Eventually, I flew Breach. I flew New Kylo, Quick Draw, Breach, and Theta. The I3 SF one. I forget what number that is. Theta something. Theta 4? No. Theta 3? Theta 2? I don't remember. One of the Thetas. That's when I oh, he's gonna get right. Oh, okay. Can tag Juno here. Whoa, you have Juno. What are we doing? Theta 4 probably. No, Theta 4 is the rerolls. This is the one with like seeker missiles and passives that, and you can get like an evade. That one. I'm gonna close betting here. I'm sure your bets are in. So Theta 3, okay. So basically, I literally sent Breach down to go deal with Longshot. I had to like commit a quarter of my list to stopping the Lahus combo because he was just getting points every turn from Longshot and hooking up friend. It was like a long-term coordinate. It was pretty crazy. I don't think this Zeta is gonna live long enough to see the fruits of their labor. Has a target lock already. Spend only 2. Could roll out of this. Zeta 5 is like cloud right now, just in a kill box. Gets out of the elbow shot. But now has to survive the Juno shot. Fire control. No focus, so it should be hit crit from Juno. Hopefully she remembers to turn. So one crit to Zeta. Is it the direct? It is. Zeta will die. Zeta got a little too hasty. Yeah, green with all the blue locks surrounding her. Just straight up flew into that kill box. Kylo. Gonna take a return shot no matter who you shoot here. This could have been a proton torp into Juno. I don't necessarily get what's happening here. Gonna go into Tomax. And he can malice for one or not. But Tomax shrugs it off. The good news is Hubble won't get to bonus attack. So at least you won't take anything back there. And we will count up. Oh no, oh, my bad. DT. Take a string. And we'll get to shoot. Oh, that's a good one. Hit, crit. Coming in to Karsabi. And a shield gets planked off. Feels bad when you lose your ship and you don't really get anything to see for it. And Bolo, how's it going? Scott with the turnaround after work. I don't know what that means, but I like it. All right, Empire claiming 3. Is there? Oh yeah, there's one right under Obel. So 3-2 after round 2. Oh no, everyone. Hey, I just saw everyone drop.
We were both disconnected that time.
I think we might have just been hit with Steam maintenance. Let me see.
Oh no!
Yeah, it does happen on Wednesday, doesn't it?
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, Tuesday. Yes.
Remember,
Tuesday.
you are a man from the future.
I am.
Yep. I respect your wisdom.
It's not
Your
much.
insight is keen. If you got some lotto numbers for me, I'd really appreciate it.
You know everything before we do.
I know.
Why didn't they tell us about 9/11?
I know, right? Ooh, conspiracy.
Oh, miscommunication. Okay. Room is back up. I got it saved under the current game state, so we didn't lose anything.
Hooray!
So, game name Nickel City, password X-Wing, same deal as always.
What's the password?
X-Wing with no.
XWING. Yeah, no dash.
Yeah.
All lowercase.
Connecting. Straight out that evade for a cloak token. You know how the whisper do.
And I think that's weird. So I didn't have my damage card from my direct hit, but you got your damage from Kasabi. So I don't know.
It might have stacked up because I think one of those is 2 cards piled on top of each other.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is. Sorry. Yeah, there's that one I put out.
And then Karsabi took a shield. We've got that already.
Yep.
So I think we're just in planning because you guys have already done the score.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Get out of here. Limbolo, thank you. Sorry, Steam crashed on us. We just had to get everyone back into ship fighting status. Turned off the all-in-one for a second. I do love the alert, but it's not a very good like mass alert sound. People are like, why is that going off 18 times? You have to be like, it's Lambolo. Like, oh, I get it. Like, yeah. So here's the question. After losing Theta 2 or Zeta 5, after losing Zeta 5, is Aaron already behind the 8-ball, or can he come back because he got Kylo here? Kylo really didn't do much. Again, I think there was a little bit of a misplay. I'm not sure if he saw it or not, but he did have the lock on Juno, and he could have boosted right. And that would have put Kylo behind the cloud for a little bubble protection. And also would have allowed a proton torp on a modless Juno. So you could have like a... I mean, Theta would still be dead, right? That doesn't change that. But you could... Juno could be real hurt right now. And then Kylo would be rolling 5 dice in people's shot back. You think Theta's the target here? Ratchet! Thank you for the gifted subs. Let's see where we're at here. J-pop phase. So now we just started the Ratchet subs. Is there any way to make the gifted sub notification sound different? I wonder. You know, I haven't looked at it. I've had this alert for so long. I haven't looked at it, and I don't quite remember. I think you probably can have like a different alert for gifted versus someone just renewing. That's something to look into. What I am scared of is, remember not too long ago when my computer shit the bed, I lost the entire file for that like sub animation. So if that like goes away, it's gone. I have to think of something new. So I gotta be sure that's something I want. That is a good thought, Pim. Long shot. DT. I was really expecting the 2 bank. blocking. Oh, if Whisper candy cane down him, DT's in real trouble here. Oh, Theta, the one. Oh, but does this one have pattern analyzer? Oh, sure does. Love to see it. Tomax, 2 banking. Did his trick last time, so if he decides to pop another plasma, it's going to be single modded this time. I kind of love this. This probably blocks Kylo. Whatever Kylo's going to do. I do like this barrel roll. If Kylo banked, I'm not sure it blocks it. But if Kylo went 2 forward, like I think most of us kind of felt like he was going to do. I think it does. And Bubble, yet again, just gonna. Target seems to be Theta. Juno, 2 forward. That bullseye is squarely on long shot. I think it misses if you barrel roll Theta. So you might just take the procket into long shot. Call that good. There's the focus. And Whisper did not candy cane. He's in the bullseye on Theta. This could be a heavy price turn for Whisper. So she goes defensive or nope, full offense. Interesting tactic. Not sure that's how that works. Yeah, it's a little more sensical. Ooh, let's see what's in the hype chest. Really know what that means. Good block on Kylo. I would go ahead and take the focus. Silencers don't care about stress. The Empire's doing a real good job of my favorite thing in the world, focusing fire. Long shot, meet Procket. Ooh. And the man, the myth, Theta 4 coming in being like, re-roll those. It doesn't really get better. Theta 4 tried. Long shot. Takes 1, 2, 3. Down to 1. 7 out of 7 for Juno there. Tomax now. Yeah, we gotta try, right? It's gonna be a 2v4. 9 out of 9 this turn for the Empire. Thankfully, Longshot shrugs it off. Obel collects his calcs. It's tempting to go in the Theta right now, but if you have a chance to kill Longshot, you kill Longshot, right? Range 2 obstructed, so it'd be 3v4. Oh, not good. Not good, Bob. Only one, and it's enough. Ugh. This is why relying on greens is not a good strategy in the game of X-Wing. Props to Cory, though. He's just been absolutely kill boxing these ships. Whisper. Hit, crit. The double evades. Bilk says that's my goat. Theta takes his first shield. Greg can't count worth shit. My IQs are perfect truth. 575, boom. Greg can't count worth shit. It's all singles. My haikus are perfect truth. Now that's 7. 5, 7, 5. Yeah, okay. You did it. Congratulations. Kylo putting in some work into Ubble. Blinded and fuel leak into Ubble. I mean, Kylo's basically going to need to finish off this whole fucking team. Or 1. Can't spend that, you're blinded. Kylo shrugs that off. Theta is determination only on primaries. Yes. Lame. Okay, though. Hey, let's go. Hit crit. Has the force. We'll just take a shield. DT now. Gonna risk it for the biscuit. Ugh. Has the target lock, so. Much better. Hit, crit, crit. Let's go. Does he let the crit come under the shield, or does he spend the evade? He's gonna spend the evade. Shields down. On Whisper, but now Karsabi has a range 1 shot into a strained thing. I wouldn't spend, I would just do a regular primary attack. Why spend the homing? Yeah. For 2. And that's going to be the shield down on DT. So it'll be 2-2 after all that. A commanding lead for the Empire, 11-4. And I mean, Kylo really has his work cut out for him. Like, it's kind of at the point where you can't really lose anything else. And Kylo needs to be killing ships. Cool part about Theta here is you can go kind of forward, even bank, and get those barrage rockets out the back. It's not out of the realm of possibility that you're able to eliminate Ubble and Whisper this turn, which would be so huge. I mean, you do that, you're right back in this matchup. A little early for a dice check, boys, eh? Not sure Potato Ombre liked what he saw there on the dice check. And it's basically come down to focused fire so far. The Empire set up kill boxes and eliminated ships. Cory's done that very effectively. Now the First Order kind of needs to start taking a note out of that book. J-Dubs! ¿Qué pasó? Gracias, mi amor. So, how do you set up the kill box if you're Kylo? Yeah, Ubble should die this turn, and I think you're even starting to get into determination Kylo here, where you sacrifice some shields. Because the Empire doesn't have a great way of getting shots on you this turn. They're, for all the good kill boxing they've done, they're now kind of at the merge. I think they call it in like air combat. Kylo looks like a predator. Very. Well, could just go over the cloud. Yeah, absolutely could. I'm assuming the Whisper is gonna turn and cloak. Ion bomb. This is typically why I like a dark blue map. I'm really enjoying the black. It is kind of hard to see the bomb. Nice little slam there from Karsabi. His job is pretty clear right now. Just claim or get points. I think this is a focus rotate all day. Yep. Well, the darkness really makes the ships pop. So, like, watching the ships, seeing the objectives, seeing the tokens, all that's an upgrade. The ion bomb, that annoys me. So I'm wondering if I want to do a little more blue in the black background. It's like a really dark blue, but like a little more blue. And then I really worked on the outside of the map, making that darker so that the lists were very visible, easy to read. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O indeed. That's going to be a strain. Roll for an ion. Is ionized. And strained. DT. Licking his chops. Theta licking his chops. If Kylo did a move here. It's a nice little K-turn. I'd like to see Kylo. Oh, not the 4K. Literally anything but the 4K I would like to see. Does secure a point. I guess I see that, but we'll end up ionized. Which means you're going to have to face off with Tomax next turn with the double thing. All right, Ubel. We'll collect. Is Ubel still blinded though? No, fuel leak. Huh. Did he fix blinded? When did he lock? Juno. Just range 1. Or 1. Yeah, you take that, buddy. Nothing you can do there. Tomax. For 1. Hello. Kylo, you gotta shoot up. Shoot double, and you hope to God you can malice something here to trigger that fuel leak. Oh, yes, sir. Malice for another crit. Yes, sir. The tyranny of one agility, but 2 crits coming into Ubble. So it's going to be at least 3 damage. No, it's not how this works.
Is that right?
Oh,
You
go-
took. I think you took
no.
one too many then.
Did I take
this
one
is-
too many?
We did.
Well,
Yeah, I
because
think
the first
all
one
around.
was the fuel leak, so that would have been an extra damage because I took crit.
No. Okay. So,
Yeah.
no.
If
Turn
yeah, wrong order.
your fuel look over. Now flip the next card to the right over.
Yeah, that's the crit first. Then that's
And-
your
Oh, okay.
damage.
Then you
Yeah,
take
this
the
one's your
extra,
damage.
and then this one flip. Wounded.
Is where the pile
And
that goes
then
back.
this one you don't.
Okay.
You didn't take that last one.
Oh, I
You
didn't.
didn't take.
All right.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
You
that
should
was-
be
okay,
on
so just-
2.
oh.
So 6 damage
Yeah.
with
Okay.
a fuel leak, loose stabilizer, wounded pilot. Not the greatest combination of all time.
No.
All right, fuel leak, loose stabilizer, wounded pilot. Okay. So DT, you go for the kill here. I don't know. Oh, 2 more crits. Doesn't have optics, so. Oh, that's it. Fuel leak is gonna trigger. So Ubel down. That's a crit. Structural damage, and then fuel leak triggers. Ubel goes. Down goes Ubel. What is happening?
Yeah.
Hold
Revenge
on.
shot.
1 second.
Yeah, the fuel leak. The fuel leak he already took, didn't he, Greg?
Yeah, but he got a new one.
Oh, you got a new one.
I thought we flipped it
the
over
new
because
one-
of the order things came in.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, it's this one down here, which was the wrong order. So there's the 2, but that was the first
No.
one. Started the crit, take a damage. Then that one,
Okay.
because he got the order wrong last time.
All right.
Yeah, so that one
Sure.
there was the face sound damage from the fuel leak. So it was just the one.
Okay, but there was also a hull breach that you put back in the deck, and I don't see it. I think you may have deleted it.
I think he deleted it.
Ah, crap.
You know, whatever. All
It's
right,
not testable.
we're fine. You're so
All right,
you're
yeah, fine,
Ubel's on 1 is what we're saying.
Bubbles on 1. Yep.
I was on
Okay.
one.
Bubbles on 1.
Alright.
Yeah, Schrodinger's Ubel. He's gonna barrage rocket into for 2. Has the force, or should have the force. Go ahead and take it. So Whisper on 1, Ubel on 1. Theoretically, they're both going to get to shoot. And not clearing Ubel off is going to cost points. A lot of points. I know the shot was tempting, but I think you had to kill Ubble there. It's a big point swing because then you get the middle as well. And then Ubble, of course, is going to get to shoot next turn. And are any of these pilots? This mouse may. If you perform an attack, defenders dealt one more face-up pilot or crew damage cards. Cover 2. Right? So wounded pilot would count as a pilot card. So he should be at full force. Am I crazy? Someone tell me if I'm crazy. Yeah, we just did have one game at 8, and then these guys came through, said they could do game 1, and you know what? I appreciate that about them. We're gonna walk ourselves right to the Andor premiere. Literally, game 2 is gonna end. We're all gonna go watch Andor. And if you don't want to hear anything, make sure you mute that Star Wars spoilers channels. Spoilers are allowed in that channel. If you spoil something outside of that channel, fuck you. In that channel, though, free game. It's on everyone else. So if Ubble dies, it's 13-10. Yeah, okay. Let's have all said 10-13 in alternate universe. Not only is it 10-13, but you have an ionized Whisper coming in. Kylo probably has to deal with Tomax. I imagine Kylo just goes straight. But we'll see. All right, turn 5. Here we come. Don't think there's any reason for Tomax to do anything in the system. Could Tomax have true gridded there? Oh, this is killing me. He couldn't have meant that. He had to have meant the other way, right? I like the evade, but you can't do it.
Roll into target lock focus shenanigans.
DT, I believe, has a damage sensor array, which will
Oh,
not.
correct. Sorry, correct. Thank you. Focus, crit marker.
I think you're grasping at straws there, Andre. I think you just accidentally put in the wrong direction. Whew. And now I cloak. Okay, just gonna focus. Kylo went forward. So Ubs goes forward to rotate. Just to rotate. Will take a stress. Well, he does have pattern analyzer, so it would have been a free turnaround and potentially blocks bubble there, right? So like potentially that's 2 great blocks. I think this is just a dial error. It's the only explanation that makes any sense to me. I think Kylo's got bullseye on Whisper. You have to kill Whisper. You just have to. You have to kill both of them without losing anybody. No calculates for Ubble here either. So this is going to be 3v3. Oh, oof. 1 hit. Go ahead and spend that focus. All right, now the plasma torp. This is kind of big. Well, okay, we're going to do Juno first. This plasma torp is actually kind of big because Kylo can get out of it. You can almost guarantee the Whisper kill. I mean, horrible dice spending. All right. This could be a game-changing shot. Kylo can get out of this. This could be an absolute game changer. Plasma torpedo. It's the full potato. Ooh, Kylo, not the full potato. So that's going to be shield hit. Now you can't really determination. You need your health here. Although you might have to. I don't know, man. This is tough. I think there's still an answer for the first order here, but you got to play correctly. I think you gotta determination, and he's going to. That should guarantee. Oh, it doesn't guarantee anything. That guarantees the kill. No, it did guarantee it because Whisper's on 1. So down goes Whisper. And I think that probably saves a point too. Huge. And now can you make it down goes Ubble? With Fanatical, Ubble should be dead. Structural damage, so Ubble has no choice. Down goes Ubble. The return shot on Ubble though is gonna get DT. Rough. Unmodded return shot. Fucking wrecks him. And now that's definitely one. Oh wait, yeah. Wasabi. Use passive. And nope, can't homing torpedo.
Yeah.
Homing arrange.
Yep, there's range. Yeah, we were just discussing that.
Don't leave it at one. Stays out of it.
Evening, Greg.
Hello. So Kylo's on one, Karsabi's on one. So the real thing is, can they kill Juno this turn? She's still only worth 4. I don't know. What's the win con here for First Order?
If they kill Juno, that's 4 points. He would have to get away from dying with everything. Luck.
You're not going to be able to focus with Theta for the barrage. Gosh, I think about how different this game might be if Theta was able to plink a couple shields off Juno there after kill Juno, score center, tie game, win falling round. I think, yeah.
He has to go fax with Kylo.
Well, I think he has to too
No,
hard with
he has to-
Kylo.
yeah, he has to go in.
I think if Juno's smart, she 3 banks boosts, claims that bottom, and then makes it the game on 19, and it's just like, all right, well, you're not winning this. Kylo still has both torpedoes in the chamber, but not sure that helps much now.
I don't see how First Order can win this.
Beyond a miracle shot from Kylo, I don't see it either. If I'm Karsabi, I'm moving fast and I'm actually moving my lock to Kylo. That keeps the determination kind of off. Because the only way Kylo's getting Juno here is if him and Theta combined for some absolute bangers. Ion Bomb. I would be, if Kylo did the 4K, I would be pretty shocked. Sabi gonna keep the focus. It does clear the debris. Doesn't get to focus. Still stressed. And Kylo. No, 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 no,
He's
no,
gonna
no.
boost now.
No, why? You have
I
to
don't
lock
see a
Juno,
way.
huh?
I don't see a way for. Yeah.
Your only hope is to kill Juno. That is the only hope you have.
Oh, Tomax is gonna roll.
I would reload. Yeah, he's gonna reload. Hello. Really needed to lock boost.
Might have thought Juno was gonna bank in and get out.
Yeah, but I mean, you needed luck here. You're not gonna get it. Now Juno probably just focus boosts herself. I don't think she put herself in bullseye, but if she did, that's insane. It'd be an insane thing to do. She did not.
Just out.
Yeah, now there's no way. There's nothing. Game's over. It'll be 19 after this turn, and there's really nothing you can do to stop it. Kylo with a proton torp into Korsabi.
Yeah. And wait, shouldn't he turn another one to crit?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, jeez.
Korsabi. Homing torpedo. Data chooses just take that on the last shield.
Yeah, if he would have boosted with Kylo, it would have
Yeah,
been.
Kyle would have at least denied that point. Now it's going to be 19-15. We're basically one turn left here. Okay. Hear me out. One bank, focus, rotate for Theta. One hard, Kylo. Lock. Try to get 6 on Tomax. That puts you at 19-19.
And then if you kill
If-
Tomax, you would claim that middle point, that top point.
It's possible you claim that point, but I think, well, I mean, it's possible for Juno and Karsabi to both claim
Yep.
here. So, I mean, shit, it's your only chance right now. It's the only thing you can do. Kill them to remove the dice.
I can't comment. I got fussed at by Scott so much for that one fact.
All right, here we go. Last turn, turn 7. 7 minutes left in this one. I guess it technically, if Empire claims nothing, could end up not being meaningful, but we'll see.
Um, I mean, Tomax could have just banked in.
All right, Kasabi doing the smart thing, getting the claim.
Juno should go fast, 3 bank. Get that one
Well,
towards the
Juno's
nice
stressed,
try.
so you gotta 3 forward, try to boost into it. All right, well, fuck me, I guess. Just refusing to focus your fire on trying to kill anything that you need to do here. Okay, it's fine.
Three strict.
Two bank, it looks like.
Yep.
I think the focus boost does do it for you. Although I think you could just barrel
Don't even
roll.
be, yeah.
Just barrel roll, not take the shot, and call it
I
a-
wouldn't even be greedy. Barrel. Or, yeah.
All right, well, I think he's going to win, but both players really not doing the efficient thing to win the game. Tomax can try to just end Kylo Ren here. Hit crit, has the target lock, I imagine will spend. Stays at hit crit. Kylo.
Oh.
You'll have to spend one. Take a crit. Weapons failure. I don't think Kyle has a shot, so it doesn't really matter. Theta, we know, doesn't have a shot. So it's going to be 21 to 17, your final. Congratulations to Mega Milk. Pulling that one out. All right, we'll be back in just a few with Game 2, walking us up towards the Andor premiere. Stick around. This is Nickel City X-Wing.